Your first comments.
Sorry?
Your first comments after.
My first comment is that the reason for my arrest, I'm going to speak in English because I know there's both English and Maltese media. If anyone wants me to speak in Maltese, I will. I was arrested, I was told, because of an article I published about the leader of the opposition. I have no evidence that I was arrested at the Labour Party's request, but it seems to me the logical conclusion that the reason for my arrest was one article I put up at 7 o'clock about the leader of the opposition. Now, please tell me who on earth would have an interest in reporting me to the police and asking for my arrest because of an article about the leader of the opposition, if not the leader of the opposition himself or his political party. And another important thing to take note of is that my article went up at 7 o'clock in the evening, and 2.5 hours later, by 9:30, the police were already at my gate with a warrant for my arrest issued by a magistrate within 2.5 hours, less than 2.5 hours, because it takes them half an hour to get to my house. So within 2 hours of the article being published, they had got a warrant for my arrest and they were at my gate.
What do you think about the law on the day of silence?
I think the law is absolutely appalling. I said as much in my statement to the police. I'd be very happy to give you a copy, but unfortunately I only have the one copy. So there's no way I can photocopy it now. But I said as much. I think it's absolutely appalling. It's appalling all round. I can very well understand a law that might stop the political parties from campaigning the day before an election. You can stop the parties from campaigning. Yes, that I can see. Even though, I mean, it's really, really pushing it. But it's absolutely appalling in a new member state, in a democratic country in 2013, that the law should seek to control what people say and what they write. It's appalling. And that was the whole basis of my statement to the police. Now, the law did not envisage the internet. There were a couple of amendments made to try and cover the internet. But really, you all know how the internet works. It is absolutely impossible to control the internet. And my statement to the police said, even if it were technically possible to stop people commenting on Facebook, discussing things on social media, or posting comments on blogs like mine, it would not be desirable, because the only countries that do that kind of thing are countries like China and Iran. You don't expect to be in a new member state and have the police investigating and interrogating people for writing about politics on the internet. It is beyond appalling. It's shocking. And the police cannot understand why I will not abide by the law and sit at home quietly and not write anything about politics. I said, because the world is full of irrational, abusive laws, and if everybody obeyed them, they would never get changed. And the point I made to them is that the law which protects our freedom of expression is constitutionally superior to the law which prevents us from writing stuff about politics on the internet the day before an election. It is superior. There is no way on earth a law like this, if challenged, would survive all the way up to the European Court. It is impossible. How can you prevent people talking?
Il-Pulizija informawk jekk kienet inizjattiva tagħhom li arrestawk jew nkella aġixxew fuq rapport?
Arrestawni, għaluli rċevew complaint u arrestawni fuq bażi ta' complaint. U mhux ġew ikellmuni kif jagħmlu s-soltu u jgħidulni, pereżempju jgħiduli bil-kwiet għalfejn għamilt hekk, ġew lesti b'mandat tal-arrest.
X'taħseb fuq il-fatt li.
U jien fil-fatt meta fid-9 nofs immaġina bil-lejl jiġu 3 pulizija wara bibek bil-lejl. U jien l-ewwel li ssib li daw se jieħduli l-kompjuter. Għax ma rridux biex jieħduli l-kompjuter, ġew mandat.
X'tikkumenta fuq il-fatt li ż-żewġ uffiċjali li kienu hawnhekk mhumiex tad-distrett imma wieħed huwa l-kap tal-iskwadra omiċidi u l-ieħor huwa spettur fid-Dipartiment tal-Investigazzjonijiet Kriminali.
Mela, ma kontx naf li ma' dipartiment jaħdmu, issa li għattaj li il-Dipartiment tal-Omiċidu qed niskanta ħafna iżjed, dawna ġew mid-depo tal-Furjana, ridu bil-fors jaħduni CID depo ta' Furjana u jien domt siegħa u nofs jew satejn nirrifjuta li mmur għax għattilhom jekk immur hemmhekk is-CID diġà għandi esperjenza ma nafx jekk se noħroġ u meta se noħroġ, għax dawka kapaċi iżommuni hemmhekk bil-lejl biex physical prevention li ma nistax nikteb xejn u jżommuni lejl sħiħ. Allura rifjutajt immur u bħala kompromess għattilhom ħaninżel l-asta tal-Mosta.